Hello friends, my name is Vishal Malkan and today we are going to talk about double top and double bottom. It's a very common and popular pattern in technical analysis and how we can use that pattern to trade successfully in the market, whether it's long or short. So there are two parts of it. One is double top and one is double bottom. So let's look at how the patterns are formed and how we can trade them. So first we look at double top, which is like a resistance trading. So let's see that once the market makes a high and then there is some pressure, some selling pressure, it comes down like a retracement. Then again market goes back to the same level, which is like the same resistance, and we see some selling pressure again. That's why we call it a double top. That's like a resistance. Now how do you trade this? Once you have a bearish pattern, something has to confirm, right, which is the price action. And how does price action confirm? With a bearish candlestick pattern, which you can see there. And once it gets a confirmation, you can enter into a short trade and then put a stop loss above the high, which is your risk, right? If it goes above that, that means the pattern has failed. And mind you, all patterns fail at some point of time. There is no holy grail. There is no pattern which works all the time. So once the pattern goes above that SL stop loss level, you trigger your stop loss. But once it goes down and hits the target, which is the previous support, that's your first trade. Let's assume that if it breaks that level, we call it a breakdown trade, and you can take one more trade here for the target below that. Now, what is the target for this one? Is the depth of the M pattern. We call it an M pattern also, like a double top is also known as M pattern. And you see the depth, let's say the high where the SL or the stop loss is mentioned is around, let's say 120. And that breakdown level is around 100. So that means 20 rupees further it will go down at the 80 level. So that's how you calculate the target. So this is how double top works. So now let's see some examples. Like you can see a double top on a weekly chart like this. Like two same tops again and again, market comes at the same level and takes resistance. You can see on a daily chart, which is like same tops. Now mind you that markets are not perfect and neither are human beings and neither the patterns are. So there won't be exact double top like 100 and 100. It might be 100 and let's say 99 or 98 or 101. So you just have to see visually it looks like a double top. So your first trade goes at the resistance and the second trade goes when it breaks that support, which is called the resolution point or the breakdown point. And then you can take a second trade also. So it comes on all time frames and it can be traded on 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, daily chart, weekly chart, monthly chart. So this is a special edition on this channel for all the technical lovers. We are explaining each and every concept in a 5-minute video, which helps you to amp up your technical knowledge. So let's go continue with M patterns. Now, similarly, when you have, sometimes there are three tops, like the market does one more attempt to cross that high, but fails it. That means there is a strong resistance, strong selling pressure at this level. That's why it goes down again and it's called a triple top. Right, now let's look at the other side of it, which is exact opposite of this, which is called double bottom. Like we had an M pattern, like that we'll have a W pattern. So let's see this. Once the market makes a bottom and then it takes support, starts moving up like a retracement, comes back to the same bottom, that means, and then moves up again, that means there's a demand area, there's a support area. Like you must have heard this, support should work, support will hold, then it will go up. Now in this case, the support is holding and the market starts moving up. That's where we go long on the stock, whether it's a stock or a commodity or a currency, doesn't matter. The pattern remains the same. So once you enter, you have a stop loss. Every trade, whether you do with technical analysis, should have a stop loss. So put that stop loss. And your first target is this, where you have the previous resistance. Once it breaks out about this, you must have heard about the breakout. Like it's a breakout trading. And once it goes above, then you have another target. What is again the target? The depth of the W pattern. So you can see here there are two trading opportunities whenever market has double top or double bottom. Now when you take the first trade, we call it like a more of an anticipation trade that it will work. And the second trade, which is like a breakout or a breakdown trade, that's a confirmation. So for beginners, you should look at only breakout trades like a confirmation trade so that you don't get caught up on the wrong trades. Now let's look at some examples. You can see a double bottom here. You can see the same level again, it comes after a few days and then market starts moving up, right? Again, you can see a double bottom, W looks like a W, right? And then it breaks out, that's your good trade for the long side. One more example, and you can see now the only way to master this technical analysis is to keep on watching more and more charts. Like keep a practice like every day 1 hour, and nowadays charts are easily available on all different platforms, like free platforms also. So make sure you practice all this W pattern, M pattern, and you'll see a great difference in your analysis, and you can decipher the market very easily, and then trading becomes suddenly very, very simple and very, very doable, right? So technical analysis is no rocket science, it's very simple, and through this videos, 5-minute videos, I've been trying to explain you the simple concepts like price patterns, momentum, and cup patterns and all all that. I hope this videos, you can watch this videos on YouTube as well as on the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, good luck and good trading.